Previously on Tanked Radio.
Well, you know what you won't forget from tonight? There's a food beating. So in Sweden, this wonderful woman, this salt of the earth woman, threatened to kill a man during a heated argument and threw a frying pan full of sausage and grease, which qualifies as a food beating.
It must have been. He doesn't have any burns or anything from the sausage?
No, said he was fine.
It was like little mini dick burns all over his face.
Tanked Radio, every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern, only on Spreaker.com.
Today's show is brought to you by Audible.com. Get your free audiobook download at www.audibletrial.com/tanked.
Welcome to Tanked Radio.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Tanked episode 263 for Wednesday, August 14th, 2013. I'm Scott Considine.
I'm Aaron from Marish.
I'm Rick Mulligan.
This week and every week, Tank will take you through a wrap of tech news, offbeat news, video game movie reviews, and anything else we want to talk about.
Hell yeah!
What's going on?
Nurses.
God damn it, Rick.
On that note, everything's out of sequence.
Fuck it all.
Welcome to the show, kids.
Hey. Just want to thank everyone for joining us today, or if you're downloading the show, or if you are joining us live, like Nick from that radio show is in the chat room, then thanks for hanging out with us.
Hurrah.
Hey, and speaking of hanging out with us, we have a very special guest today.
The Peeners.
We have Christopher Hiller.
Yay!
What's up, Chris?
I'm holding back my comments about pee-nurses. It's a nurse with a penis, by the way, everybody who's just wondering.
Oh.
Yeah. You'll figure it out later on in the show.
A pee-nurse.
If you can stand it.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Pee-nurse?
The wife is out of town, so I have some free time. I'm kidless and wifeless right now. It's great.
What did you do with the bodies?
With us tonight.
Yeah, I just been masturbating furiously and just like playing video games. It's fantastic.
That's amazing.
It's like you're a kid again.
It's like he's 12 all over again.
That's right. There's no water in this boat. Let's get it out of there.
Okay, so did they go on a vacation, or number of days are going to go?
One of my daughter has the week off of, or the week. She has the month off of school. And seeing as how I'm working like crazy, my wife's just like, fuck this, I'm getting out of here with the kids, which sounds bad, but it's really good.
That's his right hand talking right now.
Have you actually been able to sleep?
Yeah. Oh my God, the sleep is fantastic. Even 8 hours, I'm just like, I wake up like crying. It's so beautiful. And the thing, I get all this time to do my work and just kind of dick around, and then the kids come back and they miss me, and I feel like a superhero. So it's a plus.
Awesome. Well, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man.
No problem.
Speaking of potential problems, let's get into some drinks, some beers. Aaron, what are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking Axel.
Axel Rose.
No, it's
in a can now.
It's from the Milking It Brewery. It's formerly known as the King's Brewery.
Right.
So I don't know. It's good. It's delightful.
King's Brewery in Pontiac?
Yeah, they shut down a while back.
Yeah, so they shut down a long time ago.
Is this the same place then?
It's the same people.
Oh, okay.
They no longer exist there. They now actually have recipes, and they ship them out to somewhere else.
Yeah.
They brew them, can them, and send them out.
Oh, well, that works.
Yeah.
Chris, are you drinking anything tonight?
Yes, I'm going back and forth between Sailor Jerry and Pacifico.
Nice.
You're two-fisted it?
I'm alternating fists.
Yes.
Again, back to masturbating.
I'll just leave it at that. The other hand is tender.
He's trying to trick his dick.
You're cheating on me, you son of a bitch.
Oh, I can't trick that thing. It's known me a long time.
It's a kung fu action grip.
What do you got, Scott?
I'm not drinking it quite yet. I'm trying to finish up my other beer, but I am drinking by the fabulous brewing company Dragon Mead. I'm drinking Under the Kilt Wee Heavy. It's a Scottish-style ale.
Oh, for a second I was going to say same as last week, but you got me with the Wee Heavy.
Yeah, the Wee Heavy. The only Wee Heavy that's good.
Chris's Wee is no longer heavy.
It's really light.
He's gotten rid of all of it.
Drained of all the semen.
But it's planning a comeback.
Hey,
Oh.
That's what she said.
It's like balsa wood.
Hey, speaking of which, you guys drink an awful lot. Have you guys ever had zombie dust?
That's you.
It's not what you're thinking.
I've never had a cup of you.
A Hot Pockets?
No, I hear this stuff is fantastic, but they don't sell it out here.
No, I had a zombie killer recently. That's pretty good. Oh. But no, I've never had zombie dust.
How you can't really name a beverage made of liquid dust.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one.
It doesn't conjure up great images.
Especially with the zombie part.
Just somebody going,
Dry rotted corpse.
I just drank
The
sand.
beverage.
Corpse ale.
Has little
No,
flat.
just simply corpse. No ale, nothing like that. No ingredients. Just corpse and the amount of liquid in the bottle.
16
I think that
ounces.
would actually sell really well.
Not at all. No.
I'd buy it.
See,
I'd buy that.
I'd buy that for $1.
he had a bacon martini. He'll buy anything.
for $1.
Rick, are you drinking anything, man?
Water.
It's the hydration.
I don't ever change up, man. It's not like
It might
you're
be-
gonna catch me one week and all of a sudden I'm drinking a Bud Light again or something.
Yeah, but someday it might be lemonade.
Yeah. Or like juice.
Better chance at Gatorade or root beer.
Well, if you start drinking a Bud Light, it's not too far off from water, so there you go.
Fair enough.
Boom.
Before we move on, I want to thank Bronco Drew and Billy in the chat room as well. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. You're in for a treat because Chris Hiller's on, and we get the giggles usually when he's on. We act like little boys.
Fresh.
Little boy.
Little
Just
pretend-
sounds weird.
Pretend we're in
men.
6th grade all over again.
And if our audio is messed up, it's because we switched around our audio equipment tonight, and we're kind of testing something out with the Skype line tonight. So apologies if it's messed up. Let us know in the chat room. Aaron, what'd you guys do this weekend? Anything happen? Aaron, did you do anything?
Sure.
No?
Sure I did.
What?
Why wouldn't I have done something? I have no idea.
Anything
right now.
exciting?
You just kind of, you always do that. You're just like,
do.
So what'd you do last week Tuesday at 6:00? I'm like, I don't know.
What's your blood type, bitch?
He
Jesus.
barely remembers how he got to your place.
Okay,
It's
Chris.
true. It's
Chris,
true.
I know. Forget it, Chris. What do you?
Oh, me? Hey,
See?
I walked
Jerking
over-
off.
I walked over to the movie theater and I saw Pacific Rim, and I got tired of it and started masturbating furiously.
Right in the middle of the film.
He Pee Wee Hermaned all over the place.
Like, hey.
Well, Pacific Rim is one of those films that has the porn name equivalent. Like Pacific Rim could also be the porn title for it. So I thought I went into the pornographic version.
Oh, you thought you were going to see Pacific Rim Job.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
You know that's going to be made into a porn
Yes.
very soon.
It hasn't been made already.
Oh, yeah.
What was with the guy, the lead of that sounding like John Benjamin? That dude sounded like exactly like
Charlie
John
Hunnam?
Benjamin. Yeah. It's like Gypsy Danger is she's analog. He talked like Dr. Girlfriend. It just got to me.
She ate a log?
Yeah.
The machine is analog, not digital. That evidently becomes a big deal in this movie.
The analog to digital conversion?
It really does. It's like it's a huge giant robot. Why the fuck does
Gypsy's
that
got a
matter?
Does the film take place in like current time, or is it like in the future?
It's in the way future.
Okay, so that's pretty much all digital. Why is there an analog conversion problem?
Right.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey,
I wanted to hi.
Tell us.
How you doing there, Aaron? I wanted to ask you: have you ever been to Slow's Barbecue in downtown Detroit?
I haven't.
Have you ever heard of it?
Yes.
I went there.
Tell us about it.
It's okay. It's
Good story.
No, you go to Yelp or anything like that, or Urban Spoon, and it's just like everyone's just raving mad about it.
Yeah.
Their brisket was shit. It was horrible. It was mostly fat. It was undercooked, I think.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, maybe it was overcooked. I think that was the problem. Their ribs are killer. The ribs are really good. And their pork, pulled pork was really juicy. It was really good. Their beer selection was fantastic. They had like 50 beers on tap.
Okay.
So I can't complain there. And a lot of Detroit beers too. But overall, I mean, I thought it was okay. I thought the ribs were the only standout thing. Even the mac and cheese that everyone raves about, it was like, I've had better mac and cheese at like
The Union.
Chili's. Yeah, no, even Chili's.
Really?
Yeah. Chili's got some actually pretty damn good mac and cheese.
Fair enough. I did not know that either.
It's like saying Grizzlebee's has got good mac and cheese, but it's truth. So all in all, I'm going to have to rate it like a 7 out of 10. I mean, all the hipster. I think it's a hipster thing down there. All the hipsters are leaving reviews like, oh, no, this is like really fucking good.
They might also drink a lot of beer and then have their food.
What defines a hipster?
Oh, God, you know.
Like a former preppy? I mean,
It's just under
It all
their
depends
waist.
on the beholder, really.
I feel like maybe a hipster is like, you know, I'm against the grain, but still conform in this society called the hipsters.
like
It's
I'm
like-
against the establishment, but
Yeah.
I'm not really against the establishment.
Yeah, like I'm against the establishment with all these other guys that feel the same way. So I'm kind of stuck back in the middle of what I was against to begin with.
Next week on Old People Trying to Understand Young People.
I don't even know where these kids get their ideas. Pork
I
and
don't,
beer.
I don't really like have a thing against like hipsters or discriminate or anything. But when I see somebody like a dude with thin legs and really tight pants and
Yeah.
a V-neck that goes down to his
Navel.
his abs, then that's no good.
See, I've seen a lot of skaters take that look too.
What, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Skaters that are pretty good in my area
They
wear
love-
like the skinny jeans where it looks like they have like 2 twigs attached to their hips.
Doesn't that kind of like constrict your legs? You can't
Yeah.
really do so many like kick flips or anything.
That's
like
that's
that.
what I would think too. But
Can't even do a kick flip.
a lot of them, yes, wear the tight pants,
Just
which
that move,
drives me
that's-
nuts.
That could be the only time I've ever heard someone say, no, I'm not against, and then say what it is. It's like the person who's like, I don't hate black people, but like, that's the only time I've ever heard someone say it, and I go, yeah, that works.
Well, does that clothing choice really define the hipster?
No, I don't think so. I think it goes broader than I think it's the well, you know what I've been seeing lately is the glasses, the of course the nerd glasses. I'm trying to fit in, but I don't actually need a prescription. They're designer frames with
Like the
clear
ones you're
lenses.
wearing?
These are my fucking glasses. I've had these for 5 years, bitch.
Scott Considine, hipster.
Yeah.
But I mean I get it. I'm totally against the man and all that stuff. But like I don't know. I don't. I'm like I feel like I don't even like to associate with hipsters. So I'm like above hipsters. I'm the fucking hipster.
All right.
They're trying to be like me.
We just have to live with the hipster, mate with their women, and there you go. Our differences will even out.
Eat at their
Thank you, Peter Griffin.
subpar dining establishments. So all in all, I give Slows pretty good grade. Maybe like a B. It's a B. B plus.
Fair enough.
B plus. Before we go on a little bit further, I want to, for the people that are listening live, that radio show will be making a special Wednesday night appearance right after us, right after Take Radio. So right after we're done, go right to the Great Lakes Radio Network on Spreaker, refresh the page, and go to the go to that radio show page and refresh it, and that show is going to come right up right after us.
And then you'll be refreshed.
It's like an awesome Wednesday, man.
Oh, for sure, dude.
For sure.
It's a twofer on Hump Day.
That's what she said.
I know, it's awesome. So definitely check out that show. That is one of my favorite shows of all time. I mean, they're just fantastic, especially if you like calling in and being part of the show, which we really don't allow.
We do. Only
We do
once a month.
Once a month, which last month we were a week early because we're fucking idiots.
Who knew the 31st was a Wednesday?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Who
Who looks at a calendar?
I don't look at it. We're just so lazy. It passed by all 3 tiers of us. We're like,
The worst part is I looked at my phone. I looked at the calendar on my phone, sitting in front of both of you guys, and I still managed to fuck it up.
yeah. Oh, we dropped the ball on that one, man. Hey, have you guys had the Dorito? You guys have had the Dorito tacos,
No.
right? From Taco Bell?
No.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Yes,
Oh, thank
Really,
you.
Chris?
You have?
yes, I have.
Have you had you've had the regular Nacho Locos Dorito Taco and the Cool Ranch one?
No, just the plain one. I don't do any of that Cool Ranch shit.
Dude, I hate Cool Ranch Doritos, and it is by far my favorite one.
If you don't like Cool Ranch Doritos, what prompted you to get something that tastes like a Cool Ranch Dorito?
I'm going to try it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I'm a hipster.
But if you know what Cool Ranch Doritos tastes like, you should know. If you know what Cool Ranch Doritos taste like, you should have a general idea of the shit you're about to put in your mouth.
But I'm going to say it doesn't taste like Cool Ranch. It almost tastes like a mix between Cool Ranch and the Nacho. Right? So it tastes, I don't know, it's really weird.
It's Nacho Cool Ranch.
But, you know, it's been wildly
Thank you,
successful. It's been one of the biggest fast food campaigns ever. They've sold, like, I think to this date, like 600 million.
That's ridiculous.
Just the nacho tacos.
Because they effectively made a way to make the tacos even messier than they initially were. Not only will this food explode in your hands, but it'll also coat your hands in dust.
Back to dust.
Much like Chris's hands and his dick now.
I am the new flavor.
No, speaking of the new flavor,
Chris Ranch Doritos.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Chris Ranch, Zombie Hiller.
It could happen.
Well,
Your favorite sound effect.
So Taco Bell. Sorry about that. Taco Bell has announced a new taco flavor out next week. What do you guys think it might be? Without looking at the show notes.
Chicken and waffles.
Sriracha.
Chicken and waffles tacos.
PB Max.
Yes.
Jizz.
What?
And
Dust.
vomit.
That's not even realistic.
Jizzy vomit.
We are all wrong.
Chicken and waffles is wrong?
Chicken and waffles. Oh.
Why is that wrong?
Like maple syrup covered chicken.
Yeah.
Knowing Taco Bell, it'll probably be like Mountain Dew flavored
Yeah, there's
shells or something like that.
Baja Blast Taco.
that. Code Red Taco.
Code Red Taco.
No, well, this is from the New York Daily News. Taco Bell isn't saying what the flavor is quite yet, but I guess they happen to send a mystery package to the New York Daily News.
Dog fart taco.
And what their guess is the bright orange shell. It kind of reminds them of the Flamas Dorito flavor, which is like the chili lime flavor that's spicy.
Interesting.
So this is what the New York Daily News is guessing that it might be.
Oh, fuck that. You know it would be bomb if it was a Frito flavored shell.
Oh, the chili Fritos.
That would be amazing.
That would be pretty good. I'd stop listening right now and just go get one of those.
There, no way, dude.
Stop jerking off for 1 minute.
No cheesy poof
There's
tacos.
time in the car to jerk off, all right?
Cheesy poof cheese, like Cheetos.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the flavor, man.
Yeah, Drew was saying that in the chat room. Cheeto flavor.
Drew, don't fucking steal my ideas, dickhead.
You know, they took the volcano taco off the menu, which I adore, but they still have the lava sauce, whatever they call
You
it.
can just ask them to make it and they'll make it.
Yeah. No, they don't have the shells. They don't have the red shells anymore, which who cares?
Yeah, but when
Didn't
the...
you puke?
What?
Like, oh no, that was the volcano burrito. That was a long time ago.
Whatever.
No, they will still make anything you can remember how they used to make
The
it.
Mexi melt.
Because the Gordita Crunch disappeared for a while.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, no, take that soft shell and then glue it to the hard shell with cheese.
With some jazz.
There, now make me a fucking you bastards.
Add jizz.
Yeah.
Did you say vages?
Add jizz.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the jazz. So Taco Bell is saying that the taco will be unveiled August 22nd, I guess nationwide.
Oh, well.
So next Thursday?
Good.
So you have to drive up to the store and find out. There's not commercials or some shit.
That's
Not
good
yet.
because that means I won't have to have contempt for another state. Like, oh, you get the new taco. Because that's totally something I'd be
They've done that a
contemptuous
couple times,
about.
haven't they?
I have no idea.
Oh, I think they're calling it the fire Dorito flavor instead of flamas, which is like, what's that, Spanish for fire?
Probably.
I don't know. I'm not a Spanish fucking expert, but
Neither am I, but I.
French.
Good.
My brain works.
Oh, that's good old-fashioned ethnocentrism.
Yes. I guess moving on in kind of strange product news, I didn't have any booze news this week, but it was okay because I found this amazing product, kind of. I'm just going to read the description from the website. Is your wang feeling not so fresh? Yeah.
No comment.
That is, after all, the nature of the wang. Oh, that is the nature of the wang. We cover our dongs in all sorts of layers of polyester and then expect them not to smell like aged cheddar. With
Is this? Hold on.
I swear to
Is this
God.
from the press release?
Yeah. With
Oh.
Fresh Him dong deodorant, you can cover up that musty smell and even maybe trick a woman into thinking you're clean.
Good.
I'm going to read the next one.
Yes.
Fresh Him is a unique deodorant that goes right on your dick. In fact, the directions say pull the foreskin back and spray Fresh Him on the penis. And if you don't have foreskin, you'll spray it directly on your glands.
Proceed to step 2.
Basically, it's cologne for your donger.
Okay, but did they go back? Did they think this through completely?
No.
Because, say a lady happens to go down there to help you out, is it going to taste like ass and she'll never do it again?
Well, no, it's I don't know. It's like kind of like Febreze for your dick. I don't know.
Have you put Febreze in your mouth?
Dick please.
So you're saying the woman may taste a chemical taste?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They would have to take that into account.
Okay,
You would think, but that's not always the case.
it says colorless Fresh Him smells like a mixture of baby powder and cologne. It's not a bad scent and is strong enough that it makes that the makers of Fresh Him claim you can get by on 2 applications per day. The liquid absorbs into your skin and leaves no greasy or drying residue.
But does it smell delicious? Which is what tricks women into putting mouths on the penis.
You just make it taste like chocolate and they'll never let it go.
Yeah.
What?
Or it could be the new flavor of taco.
Fresh Him tacos?
Taco coming out.
Well, then also say is it I don't know, hygienic enough?
That's what I was thinking.
If you start to have sex with a woman,
Fire vagina.
yeah, do you totally screw them over?
Oh my God.
Like, yeah, both like
I'm sorry.
figuratively.
Is your
Good.
vagina burning right now?
Figuratively and literally.
Aaron has a vagina?
I'm just saying.
Maybe.
But that's a good point because, the vagina is a very sensitive place. It's very, I mean, they can get yeast infections, any kind of infection. So if you're putting some stuff on your junk and then stick it in there.
Yeah. Like, that's what I'm
God
saying.
knows.
Did they actually go through all this? Or like, well, it'll smell better.
Well, all the stuff that I've read, it says that it's FDA approved, but it doesn't say anything about if it's FDA approved for a woman.
Yeah.
That's really
I
concerning.
think it's probably both sides.
I don't know.
I mean, probably not, but who cares?
Rick, try it. Let us know.
No, we're good.
You're the one who says you're confident about it.
I'm not worried about the way my shit smells. I take showers. I use soap.
I
Yeah.
guess that's the bigger question. Like, do we care?
No.
I don't.
That's what showers are for.
that's-
Like
yeah.
Rick said.
I am sorry if it like tastes like fish after a day, but that's just how it is.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
What do you do for a living that your dick tastes like fish?
I sweat all day long.
Day 3, fish dick. Wah, wah, wah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't. That's the last thing I think of. Like, I wash up. There it is. I mean, there's, you pee 100 times between, not 100 times, maybe like, 10 times between showerings or something like
10
that.
times, sure.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. It probably gets pretty rank down there, but I think the smell of my asshole is probably even worse.
Yeah, maybe you can spray that shit in your butthole.
Just kind of gently.
No, you just ruined their secondary press release.
No.
Fresh Him for the asses.
Product.
No, how funny would it be if in very small print it says, "Whatever you do, do not spray this in your anus."
It's the smell.
Well, you don't spray it in your anus. Just on. Like, shit, I gotta gap this open.
At all costs.
Gap your asshole and spray.
Not insert.
Stick a fork in it. Do whatever you can. Do not get fresh him anywhere near your asshole.
In fact, if it drips down your balls and starts to go down the taint, you're in trouble.
Comes with a cyanide capsule. Well, hey, from a graphic design standpoint, I like their logo. It's got a tie to replace the eye. I mean, there's no way some woman's going to get confused and spray this all over her vulva or something like that. So,
Vulva?
What? Is it vulva?
I don't know. I'm going to just... okay, what's stopping us from just grabbing our cologne and just spraying it down our pants before we walk out the door?
Nothing.
I don't know. How much is it?
$20.
Your cologne?
That's what's stopping me. Soap is cheaper.
Yeah, no shit. Soap and water are much cheaper.
You only get 25 milliliters, apparently.
25.
Yeah.
How far does fresh him go?
I don't know. Not very far.
How fresh can him be?
Him fresh.
And for how long?
It's available at shopinprivate.com. That's not good.
Watch this be one of those things like a year from now where we're like idiots because it's some crazy, huge, multi-billion-dollar company.
I'm sure it will be.
Billy's saying it's called a whore's bath. And then Drew is saying he's giving us, freshballs.com?
It's a website, I guess. Wow. Billy likes it.
It's the smell.
Hot Pockets?
Yeah. Hey.
It's a $1 billion industry here.
I have it in the soundboard now.
Yes.
I'll prove it.
Hot Pockets.
It's my day.
All right. Well, what's our verdict? Not good? Good?
No.
I'm going to say shower. Just shower, people.
I'll wash my balls.
Do a Mexican shower.
If you shower once a day, you're going to be fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
Twice a day if you have an outside job.
Sure.
All right, let's get into some tech news.
Technology!
I love that bumper. I could listen to that all day.
One more time.
Technology!
Magic Lantern to shoot raw video for 7D.
Is this like the fresh spray thing? What is this?
No,
Magic
it's not
Lantern?
the fresh spray thing. It's Magic Lantern is a program here. I wrote a little description. I came up with some stuff.
Hey.
Magic Lantern is a program used to help maximize the use for Canon cameras. I shoot with a 7D, and now Magic Lantern gives people who shoot with a 7D the ability to shoot raw video. Quick explanation of what raw is. When you shoot an image on those cameras, they compress them into JPEGs, or you can shoot it in RAW. When you shoot it in RAW, it gives you all kinds of options to adjust the color. So much easier than a JPEG. So you have more room to play. Well, what they've done with creating a way to shoot raw video with the 7D, which the 5D already did, you can do that. You can adjust your colors and stuff easier. Mm-hmm. It only does it in 2-second bursts at the time, currently, which kind of sucks, obviously, because who could shoot anything in 2-second bursts? But it's a start. It's getting it in that direction. And what it does is essentially it takes two images at one time, a light and a dark, and then allows you to blend them later when you're shooting video. And it does it at such a high rate that it looks like straight video.
Yeah, like HDR.
Essentially, it's essentially HDR for video, which is really awesome. And for there's a couple of videos that have posted online of people that have used it already, and the color quality is like night and day difference. And the 7D's quality is good. I mean, it shoots 1080i. This, when you shoot it in RAW, it literally lets you shoot 2.5K, so you're actually shooting better than high def, than the 1080i.
Okay, so I'm kind of confused, and I had some questions for you about this.
Sure.
So is this more? I mean, I know what RAW is, and I shoot images in RAW on my on my Nikon, and it has no problems with it. So this isn't for photos per se, but this is for video.
This is for video, yeah. So what it literally will allow you to do now with your video, much if you're familiar, Scott, if you shoot in RAW, you're familiar with it.
Yeah.
If you throw it into Photoshop, you get 100 different, or not 100, but you get like 10 different options to color correct your image.
Yeah.
Well, when you shoot JPEG, you really can't do that. You get very limited. Well, think of the way Canon shoots the video now as your JPEG, so to speak. So this giving us the option of RAW will allow us to people who shoot that
Mess
way
with it more.
I mean, you can, and if you're a part of your video is a little blown out, you can bring it down without causing the other parts of the video to suffer.
Right, because when you shoot in RAW, that's exactly what it is. It is the raw image that the camera lens and the optical sensor actually records. Instead of a JPEG or any other format, it's a compressed version and it takes up less space.
Yeah, theoretically, look at it like this. Think about when you do the RAW, you're getting all the raw information. They're giving it to you exactly as you said. And when you do a JPEG, it's essentially a compressed version.
Right. So they're doing this. They're what is it? Is Magic Lantern a software program then?
Yeah, Magic Lantern is a program. You just download it from their website. It's a free program, and you load it onto your card, your SanDisk card, or whatever you shoot on. So it's not going onto your firmware of your actual camera. It's going to go on the disk. Now, if you reformat your disk for anything, like you can do it in camera, you'll lose it. So you have to be kind of careful about that. And in some cases, you almost have to re-upload it every time you even turn your camera off. It's kind of tricky.
Couldn't you make a partition on the SD? I've never made a partition on an SD card.
I don't think so. I mean, that doesn't mean no. I just don't think so.
You probably
the way
could.
it formats. When you format it, it's like, do you want to format? Yes, and it does the whole card.
Yeah, that's how when I dump the images, that's how I do it every time.
Yeah, so which is good. And when you're shooting video like I do, I make sure I dumped everything to my hard drive, and I have it, stored on the hard drive before I ever blow out the card, because God knows there's that time when all of a sudden you got a corrupt file or something,
So all you're doing is making a really high def, like 1/3 shitty version of a Vine video.
Theoretically. So, but
These Vine gives
it's
you
a
6
start.
seconds, right?
It's only 2 seconds.
It is a start. So you're thinking, and maybe a lot of other people are thinking, that Magic Lantern, the software program, you'll be able to get a few more seconds out of it.
I think the hope is that at some point, because you can do it on the 5D, the Canon 5D Mark III, will record RAW through Magic Lantern, and it's amazing. But they're trying to get it for the 7D. They're different cameras, so there's different. I don't know all the full technical difficulty differences, but once they get this figured out, it's something that for people shooting video is going to be huge. And I think for Canon it'll be huge. Like, I think Canon's like probably sitting there going, ooh, figure this out quicker, because the more people that can use this and want to do video, the more people will be buying those cameras.
Yeah. Well, okay, Billy, maybe you can answer Billy's question or a statement in the chat room. Can't format SD cards that are bigger than 48 gigabytes.
I don't know about that, because my card's only at 32 gigs. So
I think it depends on the camera.
Yeah, I'd have to look. Well, I mean, there's 64 gig cards.
The 7D.
Yeah, the 7D Mark, or the 5D Mark III, or whatever the fuck. What is it?
I have mine's a 7D.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I only have a 32 gig card. I almost bought a 42 gig or 64 gig card, but they didn't tell me anything about that, so I'm not really sure.
But you guys are mostly interested in this because you get a 2-second light frame, dark frame image that you can manipulate further.
And but it's shot at such a high rate of speed that it looks like it's a video file, and it looks great. Like, if you look at some of them, there's actually movement in some of them, and it looks. I mean, you can't tell that it's not. True video, so to speak.
I looked it up. I did a little bit of research on this, or watched some of the images, and it's like, I mean, it looks like a 2-second really high def video. So if you can it's almost like you're shooting video for images, and you can manipulate them a lot further.
Which a lot of photo shoots are done nowadays, but you have to plunk out the cash for like a really expensive like red video to get like true high quality for that stuff. It's nice that Magic Lantern is available for a 7D, even if it is only just at 2 seconds. Yeah. It's great for folks who got the money.
And who knows, a year from now they could, because right now when I record on my 7D, you can only record 12 minutes. It only records in 12-minute bursts, and then it shuts off. If they can get it to where it will record in 12-minute bursts, and it is what it is, it'll be amazing. The only question is, how much is a 32 gig card big enough for 12 minutes?
Ladies,
maybe.
I also work in 12-minute bursts. I just want to let you know there.
Good.
What?
Good.
Hot Pockets.
So where can people find is the software? Is it a price? I mean, what? How can people find it?
It's free.
Yeah, it's a free download from. Just go to magiclantern.com. I mean, it's spelled exactly like it sounds, or just Google it if you're not sure. And Magic Lanterns, there's tons of tutorials on YouTube if you're not sure how to install it properly. Because the Magic Lantern will give you this disclaimer. They're like, we're not responsible for any damage that happens to your camera, blah, blah, blah. It's impossible to really damage your camera because you're just putting it on the card. And it's just a program that runs off the card.
Yeah.
Okay. But you can check it out, and it's I'm really excited about it. Like, I'm hoping they can get it to longer than 2 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, they will. Real quick before we move on to video games, Billy in the chat room says you can get a 128 gigabyte card that costs like $200, and Drew says, "Ew, $200? That's a lot of ammo."
I'm replying to Drew, dude, get a girl.
All right, let's move into video games. I don't know who put this one in.
Who put this one in?
I don't know.
Rick?
Not me.
Chris?
No.
Scott?
What is Scott here?
I might have put it in, but go ahead, Chris. Take it.
I'm assuming
I'm going to take it?
Yeah, Chris, you take it.
Host.
All right, get ready for this shit. Microsoft backpedaling yet again with Xbox One. In addition to revising its used game DRM policies for Xbox One, Microsoft has revealed that the console will no longer require Kinect to function. Great.
Oh my God.
It's about
That's
time.
so funny.
Yeah, they're just like unveiled it and said like, okay, we're going to everything that we said that this thing is going to do, it doesn't really do that. In our latest Ask Microsoft Anything, Xbox corporate vice president Mark Whitten revealed that Xbox One owners will be able to use all the console's core functions regardless of whether the new Kinect sensor is connected. Naturally, many of the tentpole features of the new Kinect, such as player identification, voice commands, etc., will be disabled as a result. But players will still be able to play games and access entertainment content. So there you go.
Backpedaling again, man. They've hit the brakes so hard 3 times now.
Well, yeah, because they still haven't gotten back their main Xbox fanboys.
Well, what was the point of their fucking E3 keynote?
Well, it's because I truly believe that was what they were doing, but there were so many people that just went, "Fuck you," that they had to stop.
The point of the keynote was, hey, we've invented a new console. By the way, it's going to make getting used games impossible, and it's going to monitor you while you play. Enjoy! And
it's $100 more.
Yes.
And then Sony walked out and said, we're not going to do any of that shit. $100 cheaper. We win.
So The takeaway here is, you don't have to have your Kinect connected while you play.
Yes.
As a core feature, but you still have to pay for it. It's still $100 more than the PS4 is going to be. So, I mean, I guess it's a nice dent.
We'll see. But I do believe they haven't started the product or the.
I'm going to call it right
sales,
now. I'm going to call it. If you don't have to have the Kinect connected anymore, they're going to take it out and they're going to offer $100 less.
Yeah,
that's the next step, right?
Yeah.
Xbox One Core.
You know what? You're not probably far off, Chris. That's probably. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like
it's actually
with a backdoor name for it or something.
That's actually a good name.
Core.
X-Bone Core.
And then
X-Bone.
And then the one with her ass. And then the one with everything's just hardcore.
Well, the X-Bone has to actually come with a can of fresh him.
Some dong spray. Jesus. Well, there's that. I don't know. I think that I think it's good steps. I mean, it's again one of those things that like Microsoft tried to cash in on and try to pass muster, and everyone just basically gave them the finger. And they're just going to keep backpedaling till it's basically what what the PS4 is going to be offering.
They can also do this a sneaky way. Instead of saying it's required, just start only putting out games for the Kinects with Kinect's features.
Yeah.
So at that point, it will kind of make you do it.
Sure.
But you could still play your old games and that stuff.
Or people will say fuck you and not buy it, and then they're really screwed.
Well,
the consumer will dictate this with their dollars.
Yes,
agreed.
It will. All right, we're going to take a commercial break, and when we get back, we're going to talk a little bit of movies, and we got a big movie coming out that we're all very excited for, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Why would the shape-shifting Pilgrim Boy leave us at a time when the Detroit pineapple crop was being threatened by a giant potato bug?
Yes, it makes no sense.
This week's episode of Tanked is brought to you by Audible.com. Audible is offering Tanked listeners a free audiobook download of your choice with a 30-day free trial to give you an opportunity to check out their service. Listen to the most popular and current books on the go on your iPhone, iPad, Android, or Kindle with the Audible app. Use your free audiobook credit to download the latest bestsellers like The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling, A Dance with Dragons, A Song of Ice and Fire, Book 5, or 50 Shades Free, Book 3 of the 50 Shades trilogy, or choose from 100,000 other books. To download your free audiobook today, visit audibletrial.com/tanked. Again, that's audibletrial.com/tanked for your free audiobook. We thank Audible and our listeners for your support of Tanked.
Hey, this is Ben Glebe, and you're listening to Tanked with Scott, Aaron, and Rick. Chris is gone. I miss Chris. The show was better when Chris was here. And it's a bummer that he had to leave, because now it's like, why would you listen to this? There's not a good reason, really. I guess get plastered and see if you can, like, have a game where you get drunker each time they say dumb shit. I don't know.
Welcome back from the break.
But Chris is back.
I know Chris is back.
Better now.
Hey, let's do some dumb shit.
Thanks, Ben Glebe, you dick. And I'm the one who got that.
And it's okay by me.
Ben is a good guy. Gotta love him.
Fuck him.
He is fucking good. There's some mixed messages.
Yeah, he's good. Fuck him. I don't know. So we have some pretty big movie news this week.
A bit huge. Friday. Come on, Friday.
I cannot wait.
Is it this Friday?
Kick-Ass 2.
Kick-Ass 2, baby.
Jesus. Motherfuckers.
It's about time.
My goodness.
We're excited.
Yeah.
This.
Somebody's got his testicles on a wall.
They're on my computer.
What? Get it off your computer, man.
Why did I say that?
Oh my God.
Put some fresh him on.
I don't do fresh him. I washed my nuts today.
Dung pockets.
Anyway, it's Kick-Ass Friday. Are we excited? Because I am.
Oh my God, I cannot wait. Aaron, you coming with me, or you got like your crew
I got
going?
a Tigers game on Friday.
What?
That's Thursday midnight.
Is it Thursday midnight?
Yeah.
I could do a Thursday midnight.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Supposedly the chick, there's some awesome fight scenes online, or excerpts of them, of Mother Russia and Hit Girl fighting. The chick who plays Mother Russia is 6'7", 200 and some pounds. She looks like a man. She is ripped and cut like you wouldn't believe. But dude, the fight scenes look awesome, and I cannot wait to see the full fight scenes in the movie. Could be awesome.
6'7"?
Huge.
Sorry, I got hung up on that.
That's a big bitch.
She's gonna.
Yeah, she looks like Kurt Russell in the teaser poster.
She's a big bitch.
She does.
Also, on this
Dawn
Friday,
spray.
we have Jobs, starring Ashton Kutcher as former CEO Steve Jobs. I actually talked to a couple people that saw that already, and they said it's pretty good. He does a good job of delivering on the character. It's believable, and you have a couple moments where you actually can kind of look back at a distance and see, and it's like, it's not Ashton Kutcher, it is Steve Jobs, and they did a really good job. They said they portray him fairly honestly from what we know. Now, mind you, a lot of closed door stuff we may not see, so we don't know, but it's getting early good reviews, so at least from the people that I've talked to who've seen it. So
Yeah, this is not the film that's based on the book, though.
No, which supposedly is still, that screenplay is still being written by Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah.
So whether we actually see that or not will be interesting. So, and then I saw Percy Jackson. Oh, sorry, something.
No, I was just gonna say I've seen images of Ashton Kutcher as Steve Jobs, and the old like 70s, like posing next to the Apple and everything. It's very convincing, but I don't know, man. It's just something about this whole thing just rubs me the wrong way. I'm kind of just waiting for the Sorkin script to I'm waiting for that one.
It's probably the fact that it just happened.
That is a little creepy, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to try and pull a double feature on. I'm either going to go midnight Thursday and see Kick-Ass and then see Jobs on Friday, or I'm going to go see both on Friday. I haven't decided yet.
God, there's a giant spider descending from the ceiling in the studio right now.
You should give it a hug.
Can you get it? Is that the toilet spider? Is he
just
back?
Slightly too far out of my reach.
It's the toilet spider.
Did toilet spider relocate?
No.
Get him a mic.
What is he carrying?
Let's see what he has to say.
Totally an egg sack. God,
do you
this
think
show's
about
so
Jobs?
professional.
Oh my God.
Dude, I would kill
he's
it. Otherwise, you're going to have thousands of toilet spiders.
Hang on.
I got it.
You got him with the
never had a
pressed
chance.
penny.
Scott just committed genocide.
I'm sorry, JFT. When you sent me that pressed penny in the protective pocket,
it was a machine of death.
I just used it to smash the toilet spider.
Nice.
Aw, poor
Sorry.
spider.
That's funny.
Sorry. That's
Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters came out. I got to check that out. A little bit of a letdown from the first one. It's fine if you like the first one. I think there's not as much character development in this, and you are kind of left wanting more. I couldn't really put my finger on what more I wanted out of it, but it was fine. It had some good action, but for the most part, I was kind of like, okay. Like I just walked out of it not really thinking much one way or the other. So
rating?
So, matinee. Okay. Well, well, I saw Elysium.
Oh, how'd you like it?
I'm really quick, matinee. There was some certain that film just went every direction it wanted to at any given time. I think it was very unfocused. The acting was good. I thought the actors weren't the problem at all. The actors were amazing. And I didn't know that what's his face that was in District 9 is like one of the main protagonists in this film.
Vicus?
Oh, I didn't either. I didn't know he was
he's
in
got
it.
full on beard. He's like a renegade, like hitman.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. So amazing acting in it, honestly, if I can say that. But it was. I'm sorry. It was a direction thing and a script thing when it came down to this one. It's passable. It's all right. But it left me in a couple of spots like going like, what this is okay now? Like it wasn't 10 minutes before. Now all of a sudden it's okay. And now what happened that I missed? It was a couple of like plot holes, I guess is what I'm saying. So it wasn't written extremely well. Like there was a lot of ideas, and I guess the whole Elysium space station thing was amazing. It was really, really cool, and everything like technically and scientifically made sense, and how like gravity worked and all that stuff. But I couldn't overlook some of the plot holes, and it really detracted from the film. So I paid full price, and I kind of regretted seeing it. So that's why I'm going to give it a matinee.
Yeah, I didn't want to see it anyway, so now I want to see it even less.
Yeah, that is how the scale works. So if you regret it,
I do a little bit.
You shouldn't vote for that pay scale.
Just a smidge. I was just a smidge disappointed. If I paid, a matinee, then I'd be okay with it. I'd be like,
it won the box office at 30.5, which I think was a little bit lower than they expected. And the Percy Jackson was only at 14.6, so I think it was a lot lower than they expected.
I need to see that film.
Everybody's just saving up for this week.
Well, this week's huge. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on this week. So, Kick-Ass will do well.
I think it will.
But I don't think it will be huge. It'll compete with Jobs for not necessarily the top spot, because I think Elysium's still going to take some money. But I don't know. Well, it'd be interesting to see how it plays out. I'd have to look at the standings to see who does what.
I'll throw down a couple dollars. I think Kick-Ass will take it.
I got two questions for you, Rick, since you're the movie guru. How much did Kick-Ass make opening weekend when the first film when it came out? Do you know? It was pretty bad, wasn't it?
I don't remember. It didn't do as good as we thought.
Yeah, but I thought their money actually went up for a couple weeks. Like
I don't remember.
Close to 20 million opening weekend.
Yeah, I was going to say it didn't do well because it only made 50 million US total.
Okay, because I was going to say safely, I think the new one's probably going to do anywhere from 15 to 30. So probably 20 to 30.
I would put it in the I would say that it's in the 25 to 30 range. Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. That's still good. I mean, it's like what was like 10 million to make it, maybe. It probably wasn't much.
No, it was probably more than that. It's probably like a $20 million picture. Okay. The first one was expensive. The first one cost him $50 million to make.
Holy shit.
I know. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if this one's that high too. I wouldn't be surprised. That's why I was surprised there was a sequel, because it barely made its money back.
Yeah. It must have done really good at DVD and streaming. They must have, I mean, obviously they had to have made their money back.
Between that and overseas. It may have done really well overseas too, so I don't know. We'll see how it does, but I think $25 to $30 million range, and I think Jobs will do probably between 25 and 32. I think it will. I think there's more people how we're discussing the book option and stuff. There's more people that don't know that's not it, that are just curious to see, this story on screen.
Okay, never mind.
What?
Nothing. I was just reading the chat room. We already talked about it.
Gotcha. And then the other thing that came out just yesterday, Hugh Jackman has been offered, has been asked to play the Wolverine 4 more times.
Sweet, fancy Moses.
Fox Studios, who owns the X-Men franchise, is offering him $100 million to return as the healing super mutant.
Jeez, that's more money I make in a year right there.
I don't think that includes First Class. I think this is 4 movies after First Class. So,
man,
wow,
you must feel a little slighted though, because I mean, Christian Bale was originally offered, or has recently been offered and turned down, $50 million to play Batman again. So,
yeah, but that dickhead turned it down. He's not going to do it.
Yeah, but
I don't think he will.
He already did. He already turned it down.
It's still $25 million a movie.
Right, which is still huge. I mean, it's freaking big money, though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not making that for him right now.
Like it's about the amount Elysium made this past weekend.
He'll do it.
I think Hugh Jackman's already said he will play Wolverine as long as they want him.
Yeah,
he's already said that.
I think he likes the character a lot.
I think he loves the character, and I think he loves the fact that it forces him to keep in shape.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's ripped.
And I also think he loves going to the bar saying, "I'm fucking Wolverine."
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. This was pretty interesting. We had talked before about who would take over the Iron Man Tony Stark, if anybody who could do it. Evidently, Mark Walberg thinks he can.
What?
Mark Wahlberg's expressed interest in the Iron Man / Tony Stark character.
Fuck that. Bill Murray.
God.
Bill Murray.
The Aston accent ain't going to work on this one.
I think Bill Murray has got it. Got it unlocked.
Yeah.
Bill Murray?
Christopher Walken. I'm fucking Iron Man.
Oh, dude, Giovanni Ribisi.
that dirty grease monkey.
Seth Green.
No.
Tim Curry. I don't know.
Peter Dinklage. He's like a mini man.
I would go see Peter Dinklage as Iron Man.
Look at him. He's so tiny. He looks like a little red trash can flying around.
I would watch the living shit out of Iron Man with Peter Dinklage.
If it was
Tony Stark.
Mini man.
Iron Man.
No, even if they just didn't address it at all. Just if it was just like, okay, he's just smaller, and there's no explanation for it. Nobody says like, oh, you're smaller. Just seriously, just an Iron Man film with Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
I would watch that shit.
Yeah, it's just the film starts and it's just Peter Dinklage with the exact same haircut and goatee, and it's like, what?
Yes.
What just happened?
Yes.
What?
And it picks up with him saying, I am Iron Man.
Yeah, I am Iron Man.
He's standing on a stool behind the microphones.
He can carry the suit in his pocket.
I just want to see a miniature version of the whole movie. Nothing but midgets. Iron Man done with nothing but midgets.
Amazing.
Midget Man.
God, I didn't even know what I was really saying when I said it, but God, that's amazing.
I want to see it. That'd be amazing.
Pocket Iron Man.
The other thing that Screen Rant put up today that I thought was pretty interesting, and its title is phrased in a question, is should Emperor return in Star Wars Episode 7? There's rumors making its way around that the Emperor will return in the next Star Wars movie, and he will not be a clone. He will actually be the Emperor. So evidently he didn't die when Vader threw him down.
Yeah, how
no,
was that
he just used the Force.
He might have, whatever.
I mean, with in the initial 3 episodes, I can't see him living, but with the 1, 2, and 3, with them being able to leap 38 stories and be fine when they land,
yeah.
Now I can see him being just fine.
What if he returns as the new Pope?
then that would be perfect.
Star Wars 7, a new pope.
Oh, the Pope's hope. No, I don't think it'll happen. I think they'll.
I can cure cancer.
What?
My God. Well, I think like doesn't he like have a clone in like the expanded universe or something like that?
Oh, that's true.
Like, does he have like I don't know. I don't really get into all that stuff, but let's just knock it off with the clone shit, folks.
Emperor Palpatine.
Palpatine?
Clonatine. Yep. Fucking horrible. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Tanked podcast is not a fan of the Pope, I guess.
Well, we didn't like the original one. The new guy's not so bad.
No, the new guy seems to be doing some good stuff.
He was on Twitter.
I know. So was the last guy, but it's just, what is it, Pontifex or whatever?
Pontifex?
Yeah.
Pontifex?
Yeah, that's the Twitter handle.
Oh, sounds like a software package.
Yeah, you don't follow the Pope?
No.
Fuck, you don't know what you're missing.
I need to make a correction. I'm retarded. Kick-Ass cost $28 million to make and made $96 million. So I'm fucking retarded.
Oh, okay. That's what Billy was saying.
I'm way wrong. I'm way wrong. So I take back all my said stupidity, and I apologize for that.
You can't take it back. You can only try to live it down, Rick.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find Kick-Ass 2's budget now.
$50.
It's the same. No, it's 28. It's 28 million also.
What? Peter Dinklage is in it?
Anyway, okay.
Peter Dinklage
I apologize
is Kick-Ass.
for that.
Call me Elf one more time.
Elf.
Well, better yet, Peter Dinklage is Mother Russia.
Oh, on stilts.
Oh, I'd pay to see that.
Fuck yeah.
Would he be called Little Russia?
Okay, so wait. We don't have any better ideas of how Palpatine could return for Episode 7? I mean, besides the cloning thing?
No, he was thrown on a fucking shaft with lightning.
He's not coming back, right?
Yeah, dude. I don't think he's coming, but he's not coming back.
I guess unless you want to argue the fact that Luke also
was thrown down a shaft.
Hucked himself down a pit.
He landed on an aereo antenna on the bottom of the fucking ship.
Yeah.
I want a new villain. Like, Palpatine, done. We need a new villain.
I agree.
Bring Darth Maul back if you're going to bring somebody back.
No.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love Ray Parks as Darth Maul, man.
Grievous was better. I think Grievous was pretty badass.
Grievous was cooler looking for sure.
Yeah. He's like, another from my collection.
Although Grievous should never have lost the lightsaber fight.
No, he's got 4-1. Come on, let's do it.
And he's a robot.
He was sick for some reason. He had AIDS. I don't know what.
I think he had gonorrhea.
Mace Windu crushed his chest cavity in the Clone Wars cartoon.
I think he was.
Why do you
he
know
had
that?
AIDS.
Because I know things. I'm educated.
That's the most useless Star Wars fact ever.
That's a very important. That will get you an extra pie chart or pie piece in Trivial Pursuit. So.
Is the updated Star Wars edition?
No, I just know that shit.
I just love the fact that at some point just now, I actually picture somebody going, "Oh, here's your pie chart." Like, oh, thanks. Hey. I needed an extra one of these.
I haven't played that game in so long.
Delicious.
Rick, where can people find your stuff at on the interwebs?
Just search my name and I pop up magically. It's kind of crazy. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all Rick Mulligan. Under review, which Wendy posts most of the stuff on there, although I've posted a couple things this week. And it's Facebook page. Check it out. It's fun. We have a good time. That's all I got.
All right. Science!
Now it's time for science time.
Got no science! Got no science! Got no science! Got no science! It's not gonna blow up.
Aaron knows science this week.
Hey.
MRFers. Do it up, Aaron.
So, when it turned the year 2000, everybody's like, so where are the flying cars and the jetpacks? Well, guess what? Guess what?
Actually happened that year.
Snagglepuss knows.
Snagglepack. Where's my Snagglepack, bitches?
Where's my jetpack?
Let's see. Coming out 2014 for military and first arrivers for like emergencies and everything.
No.
They will possibly be wearing jetpacks.
Done.
Come 2015, the common public could be getting jetpacks.
You don't say.
A jetpack prototype developed in New Zealand can undergo manned test flights. They refleaved. They received their permits.
What's a refleet?
They received their flying permit. The chief executive of the Martin Aircraft. I'm assuming that's a company.
Yeah, they're probably developing and building it.
Yeah.
They're a big one.
The certification was a significant milestone in the development of the Jetpack, which the company hopes to start selling next year.
Holy shit!
Wow! For us, it's a very important step for it to move out of what we can call a dream into something that we believe will become a reality.
Hell yeah! I believe I can fly. I'm trading my car in tomorrow.
So I don't know. That's really it. Like I said, they're going to start testing the prototype, actually doing manned flights. First responders get them next year potentially, and we'll get them the following year. What do you think? Huh? Are you going to buy a jetpack?
I think it looks like, you guys remember in Star Wars those sand droids that were like scouring the planet? That's what it looks like you're wearing on your back. I mean, it's big. I mean, it goes from head. I mean, it's like 6 feet tall.
I'm good.
You burn your ankles off.
You're good as in you're going to get one, or you're good as in you don't want one?
Negative, Ghost Rider. I'm not riding one of those things.
No?
I'm a fucking klutz, man. I just fell and smashed a camera on the ground the other day. You couldn't imagine putting me with that thing on my ass. I'd be fucked.
But imagine the aerial shots you could get with your GoPro.
Yeah, dude, I can throw my GoPro up in the air and just see what happens.
It looks like you're wearing, like you got a backpack, but instead of a backpack, it's a fridge.
Yeah.
I bet your back just sweats profusely.
Yeah. No, it is huge. The thing is, mammoth.
These jetpacks are fueled by back sweat.
It's like the Rocketeer gone wrong.
And fresh
If they can get it to the Rocketeer size, then I'm in.
Well,
I will not be strapped to, like, I don't know, some big, like, I don't know, a Buick on my back and go flying around.
You're never going to get that because there's a whole bunch of heat issues.
Well, then you have to have enough thrust to lift you off the ground.
Yeah.
And you need that stick of gum that the Rocketeer used to plug the hole in there, and not everybody has access to
You
gum.
know what? I just watched The Rocketeer like maybe a month ago. That film holds up. It holds up.
It does hold up.
It's great. It's a period piece. I mean, of course it's going to hold up.
Gross.
It's not like it. Shut up. It's not like the Camp Gyno from last week.
I love it that it took Chris a full beat to catch it.
I needed to wind up my laugh. It's got a startup on it. It's
like a Kickstarter.
But most importantly, I think most of the room is taken up for fuel. I mean, God, the Afterburner's got to be kicking out a lot of fuel on that, right?
Probably.
Well, if you're looking at it, I think those large fucking giant cones that look like they should hold popcorn for at least 3 families.
Are you eating a cupcake right now?
Yeah, I'm eating a fucking cupcake.
Is it a pot cupcake?
I think that's all heat shielding to keep the heat off of you from the thruster.
What do we have in the chat room? What is this link?
I don't know.
I'm gonna tempt fate. I'm gonna copy it and paste it.
They're available now.
Pre-order Amazon.
Well, with many new technologies, I don't think so much about, like, should I have one of these? It's all the people that I want to prevent from having this technology.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Namely the people that I experience in my 15-minute commute to work. That's right. Be envious, folks.
Well, they are
commute to work.
They are committed to this project.
Yeah. You have a 5-minute commute to work?
Yeah, only 5 minutes.
That's it?
That's
only 5 minutes. Yeah.
My God. I did 3 hours today.
Yeah, I know why you moved where you did now.
I lived 2 minutes before.
Oh, okay. No, Billy
shut up.
Billy put a link in the chat room for the water jetpack, which we've seen and we've actually covered for a couple of years.
Yeah, my buddy's actually done that, the water jetpack.
Oh, really? Did he rip his ankles off with the water pressure?
No, he smacked his face really hard on the water, though.
He tried swimming like a dolphin, huh?
No, when he started going up in the air, he got what did he say? He got it up, and they tell you not to, like, lean a certain way or not to do something, and he, like, leaned all his weight forward and it just smacked him on the water. He wasn't that high up. The guy said if he'd been any higher, he could have damaged himself really bad.
Oh man,
jeez!
I would head straight people. Just the water.
Like, if I'm going down, you're all coming with me.
So these will be available to everyday guys that want to buy this in next year?
No, 2015.
Okay, 2 years. Well, a year and a half.
So be ready for a random dude to fly out of the sky and hit you.
I'll pass.
I mean, I kind of already have that. We got the guys in the in the little go-karts with the big prop propeller in the back and the big parachute that fly over like our neighborhood at like 2 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Man, screw this stuff. Tell me when, like, Yves Jetman Rossi's Jetpack is available for mass production. That thing's badass.
Fuck yeah, that guy, he flew over the English Channel in like a minute.
Yeah, he didn't look like he had a fridge strapped to his back. He had a freaking jet strapped to his back.
That guy goes like 600 miles an hour, man. He's almost at the sound barrier.
You see that footage of him flying with the jets? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, Rossi.
Nope.
That's Rossi.
Rocketeer or nothing, man.
Rossi or nothing. That's my next campaign platform.
It's a hell of a bumper sticker.
Rossi or nothing.
All right, that's it. That's science.
That's science. All right. We don't have for the first time in like a year, we don't have a web gem.
Thanks, Chris.
Was it Chris's fault?
What the hell? I just got here.
I just wanted to throw someone under the bus.
All right, here we go. Oh, wait, shit.
Here we go.
No. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
What?
Odd news.
All
What is this shit?
Right off the top, am I taking
What
this or
is
you?
this
Go
shit?
ahead. This
All
one's
right.
you.
This is the news.
I didn't find it.
Okay, so let's back this bus up a little bit. Furries, right? Furries are people that Chris hate first and foremost.
Furries.
Furries are people that dress up in furry animalistic costumes.
Yes.
He did this on purpose.
No, I did not.
No, he didn't.
I had this already in the show notes.
Oh my god.
I asked him to. All right.
Chris hates furries, so but I did not put this in because of Chris was going to be on. I didn't know till Chris was going to be on till this afternoon. But anyways,
Yes.
an Idaho man was arrested Thursday after police say he sexually penetrated a cat
Yeah, good.
on more than one occasion. Ryan Havens, 28, a self-described furry who dressed up as a dog he calls Bubblegum Husky.
Oh my fucking god.
Is charged with 6 counts of crimes against nature and 1 count of cruelty to an animal, the Idaho Statesman reported. So, is it an Idaho thing?
I don't know.
Police say that the Boise man abused the cat multiple times between January 2012 and January 2013 for, oh my god, like a year? Poor cat.
Poor pussy.
It is unclear how they learned about the alleged actions, but an arrest warrant was issued for him in late July. So this was an ongoing thing that just was kind of discovered.
It was a Vine video.
This guy repeatedly fucked a cat?
Yes.
I guess he wanted to get pussy one way or another.
I guess.
Just a little
I know
piece.
people who have shit on cats before, and this is more disgusting.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, I
it
met a
is.
guy who shit on a cat once.
According to the website, the guy who portrayed himself as a sparkly husky, a blue fox named Kismet Fox,
Kismet?
and another purple canine. So he's got several little monikers of fursuits, and I guess the furry community is not very pleased with this guy because he associated himself with the community.
Oh, we forgot about the all-important furry lobby. Fuck those guys, man. And if you're one of the listeners, then I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not even sorry. It just look what happens. This is what happens when you get too much furry privilege. You go fucking cats. You fuck cats.
It's kind of like it's like the darkest avenue that you could go in like furrydom, right? I mean, there's like different avenues of like fetishes and different like things that you can be into, and they all end like at the darkest corner. And I think that in Furryland, this is like the darkest corner you could possibly travel.
First off, Furryland, that sounds like a horrible place. Second, this guy is fucking a cat, which is horrible enough. And third, that cat is not only getting fucked by a human being, but as a human being dressed up as its natural like predator. I mean, think of the psychological implication of this. It's
no, he was dressed as the bubblegum husky as he was doing it. Apparently,
here's my other question, man. Does this thing fit in a cat's ass?
That's what I was going to talk about because the cat's like anus.
It was over a course of a year.
He anal trained the cat.
It was going to happen.
Oh my god!
Brian deemed it so.
Do Do you think he lubed his shit? Never mind, I'm done. I need to stop talking.
Unconditional kick to the face.
I was like, this guy is like hung like a pencil. I mean, how do you get it in a cat's anus that's like 3 millimeters wide? But Chris just explained it.
Maybe he didn't put it in the cat's anus. Maybe he was going normal door.
Oh my God. I didn't even think about that.
I just want to say cat's anus one more time. I mean, it's great to hear on the radio.
I just like the fact Rick called it normal door.
What?
Normal door.
I tried to come up with something original.
This guy went pro mode on cat fucking.
He went cat normal door.
Poor kitty.
You think
Cat's
you're
not
back
going to
door?
shit right for a week.
Well, I just automatically assume the anus because it's aiming right at you constantly. When a cat walks away all prissy, it's just like, yeah, look at my little asshole.
I'm sure it's exactly how it says
That's the problem. Ryan's like, that cat wanted it. Kept sticking its ass in my face.
I bet he thought that too.
God, what does it take to do this? I can't even honestly wrap my head around this.
I don't want to wrap my head around it. It's fucking wrong.
I blame Idaho.
It is a shitty state.
I don't even think it's a state. I think it's a fictional state. It's like 2 mile markers.
Is it kind of like Canada? It's not real anyway?
No, Canada's real. Idaho is not.
Idaho is probably a great place. It just takes one cat fucking furry to mar their good image.
Fair enough.
Fuck up Idaho's good name.
Maybe Idaho didn't have a good name.
Well, I guess a couple people are speaking out from the furry community saying, like,
of
look. Of
course they are.
No, well, yeah. They're like, dude, we, like, put on these, like, furry cons or whatever they're called. What are they called? It's the,
fluffy fuckers. Who knows?
No, but I guess, honestly, in all fairness, they do raise a lot of money for, like, animal awareness and animal abuse and things like that. They do. That's a fact. So to get, this asshole to...
said that on purpose.
To say he's affiliated with these guys that actually kind of take care and look after animals and pay and raise money for them. Just like, you asshole, you're making us, you're giving us a bad name.
I wonder. Drew says, I wonder if he started with a paw job.
Oh.
Did he give him a furry instead of a handy? Hopefully he didn't whip his claws out.
Oh, God. That's all I got for odd news. Aaron?
That's probably the oddest news we've had in a while.
I know, that's some messed up stuff. Bubblegum
nice
husky.
Picture. I just saw it.
That's the bubblegum husky.
What, don't you know?
Come on.
He's lurking in the bushes.
He's wearing blue jeans.
Fair enough.
Imagine a little kitty cat between it. Never mind.
Oh, my.
So
well, I think that masturbation spree has been permanently derailed. Thanks, guys.
You're shooting dust anyways.
Whatever, dude. You're going to get done with this and go fucking watch a little Ron Jeremy action.
What? Just Ron Jeremy solo?
No. Because he only does like teenagers now.
Masturbation program.
Actually, he almost died.
Before we move into odd news, I do want to mention real quick that that radio show will be on right after us, only on Spreaker.com and the Great Lakes Radio Network. So check it out, and I'll remind you one more time towards the end. Just going to toss that out there. Aaron, odd news.
All right, so 9 crazy crimes in the U.S. that would or wouldn't be illegal anywhere else. I love this.
What is it? What?
It's just a list of 9 fucked up laws from states that it should have been rescinded already, just hasn't been.
Did you go to the Dumb Laws website?
I did.
I've looked this up on only for Michigan. I haven't looked them up from other states.
Oddly enough, Idaho, first one.
Cat fucking. Hey, you got unplugged, Rick.
I knocked the cord.
Rick and Chris, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So in Idaho, perfectly legal to give your lady a box of chocolates.
Okay.
Perfectly illegal for that box of chocolates to weigh less than 50 pounds.
You got to commit, guys.
Yeah. It's got to be 50 pounds or more.
That's a lot of chocolate.
Otherwise, you're in trouble.
50. Whoa, 50 pounds of chocolate?
50 fucking pounds.
So
Jeez,
so you have to give your woman 50 pounds or more.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dimp.
That's a lot of chocolate. At least half of that's going to stick around.
Basically, it's just like you will be fined unless you don't make your wife or girlfriend fat.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
Okay, Alaska. By the way, you can't wake a sleeping bear specifically for photo opportunities. If you want to, just to wake him up, go for it. But for photo opportunities,
Hey, bear! Get more! I'm trying to take a picture of you.
Yeah, just sitting there with a spatula hitting a bear.
Yeah.
Hey, bear. You know how to tie a sailor's knot?
Bear.
North Dakota. This one I think is one of my favorites. Beer and pretzels cannot be served at the same time at any bar or restaurant.
What?
Wait a minute. Say that again.
You heard me correctly.
No, I didn't. I only heard half of it.
Say bar A down the street from bar B sell pretzels and beer at 9:00. Both. It's illegal.
No, if one establishment sells one and another establishment sells another at the same time, that's fine. But in a restaurant, you cannot get a beer and pretzels.
Pretzel bar isn't doing too fantastic.
Yeah, you can't have both.
That's stupid.
That's cruel.
Yeah, and odd.
Bullshit.
Sorry, that's how it is. So, all right. Fear in Oregon is it is illegal to whisper dirty things during sex.
Watch your little cat ass
in the area of Willowdale.
Where's Willowdale?
I don't know. In Oregon. No whispering. None of that shit.
I'm so baffled by some of these laws sometimes because they all fit under the category of how would anyone know?
The category.
How do you like my fresh him?
All right.
Yeah.
Now,
Don't whisper. Speak at a normal inside voice.
okay, this one is my favorite.
Okay.
You absolutely cannot dye a duck blue or a duckling blue and offer it for sale in Kentucky. unless you offer more than 6 blue ducklings at once.
So you can sell 6 of them, but not one?
Yeah, if you sell one of them, you're in jail. You sell 6 of them, you're
it takes
fine.
one asshole to ruin it for everybody else. You know, there was some jerk off in the community who kept selling blue ducks one at a time, and then they had to kick up a law for this. And then, this is a waste of our representatives' time.
You realize how ridiculous this is.
I often wonder what leads to these laws. Like, what transpired for people to sit down and write this shit in pen?
Some jerk sitting there writing his representative in Washington. Dear Congressman, this savage distribution of blue ducks must cease.
I feel like it was like one of those backdoor law things where it was like on the back end of some other bills, and the only reason it got passed is because like 18 other bills got passed.
It was stuck into like a millage,
Yeah.
Well, any more dumb laws, Aaron?
Yeah, of course.
Dude, we could do that. We could do an entire show of dumb laws.
Oklahoma.
Oh, this should be good. Our neighbors to the north.
Females cannot do their own hair unless licensed by the state.
That explains a lot.
Yep.
If you've ever been to Oklahoma, that explains a lot.
So the Flowbee is outlawed in Oklahoma.
Agreed.
Probably.
I wonder how far that law actually goes.
I don't know. We'll try cutting your own hair in Oklahoma and see if a SWAT team busts in and takes your ass.
No, like, does doing your own hair, like washing your hair, is that part of doing your own hair?
I don't know.
Combing it?
Brushing it? Wiping your ass?
Yeah.
Brushing it?
I don't know. Everyone could go to jail.
It is a pretty stinky state.
All right, North Carolina. Bingo games, they can't last more than 5 hours.
Well, that's a given. They should
Those
extend
people
that.
fall asleep anyway. Those people fall asleep anyway.
And then New York, the city that never sleeps. But it also never carries an ice cream in its own pocket either, because that is illegal.
Wait, what?
That's just common sense.
In New York, if you put ice cream in your pocket, you're breaking the law.
Oh, I'm going to go to New York and do that just to do it.
Ice cream sandwich?
Yep.
Wow.
I don't care how messy it is.
Nick in the chat room is saying it's against the law in Minnesota to wear a chicken on your head while crossing over from Wisconsin.
Damn it.
That's an actual law?
That's an actual law.
That is amazing.
In New York, I know it's illegal to take a shower with your clothes on.
What? But it's okay as a female to walk around in like Manhattan with your shirt off and your tits hanging out?
I guess.
That is not only legal, it is encouraged.
Yeah, can you do that? Like, why haven't I gone to New York?
All right. Wonderful thing from Oklahoma
I
as
do it
well.
all the time.
Dogs must have a permit signed by the mayor in order to congregate in a group of 3 or more on private property.
Sparky, I've had it with your shit.
Bullshit.
So,
these are like unbelievably stupid.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the 9 ridiculous laws.
It's your Tank dumb laws of the week.
Those are pretty awful.
I think we should come up with a new segment now, Tank's Dumb Laws of the Week, and have at least one every week.
We could go on for like 5 more years.
No, that's what I said. We just have one.
We stretch that shit out like that cat's. Never mind.
Oh.
Wait. Speaking of stretching things out, hold on. Speaking of stretching things out, in Edinburgh, Texas, a man's penis has been split open when a quote-unquote thank you nurse employee removed a catheter from a man before deflating it.
Oh, my God.
Shut up.
Hello, nurse.
Yeah, a thank you nurse.
She removed it before she deflated it?
Yeah.
Because they inflate once they're inside the male urethra, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, dude.
I just imagine when you cook a hot dog too much.
Yeah, right there. That's exactly it. It just splits right on top.
So he and his wife are suing the thank you nurse in Hidalgo County Court. I can't get over the fact that the company she works for is called Thank You Nurse. Come on.
The irony.
So he was recovering from surgery, and now he has to recover from surgery.
Well, here, I'm going to give you, I'm going to be a little graphic here. A catheter, they have almost like when they blow it up at the end, it's almost like a straw, right? And at the end of that straw, when they inflate it, it's like a peach pit size part that inflates. This bitch thought that she deflated enough, but she didn't, and basically ripped a peach pit through this man's penis. Like so much pressure, like it was like a tug of war, and split the top of his dick.
How quickly did she do this? At one point, the guy, "Oh, you're pulling a peach pit through my dick." I mean, unless she was trying to like pull it out like you're starting a lawnmower or something like that. Just
take it easy there.
No.
Thank you, nurse. TYN. TYNL.
There's even a quote. It says, "In effect, the plaintiff's penis was split open."
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
It's not funny, but it is. But it's not.
I'm fine with the anus cat furry story,
Anus
but
cat?
not. But the split dick, I mean, I draw the line. My God, what is the world coming to?
No, that's quote of the show ever. I'm fine with anus cat.
But a split dick.
You get money. God.
Oh, poor anus cat. Poor split dick.
So
that guy doesn't even have a name. He's just split dick from now on. He might as well be some type of superhero.
Split dick Jim.
That cat didn't shit right for a week.
Ron, it's split dick.
That cat didn't shit right for a year.
So unfortunately, this man is now prone to urinary tract infections. and has lost the ability to engage in marital relations. Wait, no. No.
That's not a power-up, man.
No.
Like a one-up mushroom head?
Thank you, Nurse Limited, has declined to comment.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh.
One of our ladies messed up. Pulled a peach bit through a man's dick.
He's seeking exemplary damages and medical negligence.
You think? He can't use his penis anymore. He can't even get hard. There's no.
He can, but it was just like flatten out. It'd be like I don't know.
He can't participate in marital relations. He can't get hard anymore. Pretty damn sure that's what that means.
Maybe after he heals up,
splits in half, then what? He's going to have like a flap.
Maybe it's a planarian.
It's not like a fucking water wand.
It's going to put out like a stingray or something.
Does he got a double dick now? Can he go front and backward at the same time?
Oh, did it just split in one thing? It didn't like split into two separate.
It split on top, like a hot dog when you cook it too long.
Right. Yes. It's gonna just look like a stingray when it gets erect. Then.
Yes. It didn't turn into like a water vein. Like a water, like I'm seeking out water with my stick, and it's split at the end. No.
This episode is now officially Split Dick and Cat Anus.
Split dick versus cat anus.
I think I'll take the split dick. No, wait.
My money's on split dick.
I don't think iTunes is going to like our title this week.
We'll never be on YouTube with this episode.
Never. Just change the A in cat anus to like a cat symbol.
There you go. There you go.
You can totally get on YouTube with bad language. They don't halt anything.
Yeah, you don't. I'm worried about.
So SD versus
show to split dick or cat anus unless it's medical. Probably not.
It's SD versus CA.
I'll take neither.
St and ka.
Wow. South Dakota versus California.
It's a new civil war. God damn it! Wow,
that's it for the news.
Amazing news, Aaron. I must commend you for this week. Amazing.
Yay.
I think I'm sterile now.
I think
all you're gonna do is go. Anyway,
yeah, just get back to jerking off. We had an email. I'm sorry, I did not put it in the rundown. We'll have to tackle it next week. I think it was from a girl named Cutie Pie.
Hey,
don't know.
All right.
If I remember correctly, she was asking about our dick sizes or something. I don't know. I have no idea.
What?
I don't know. There's more to the email. I don't want to.
So tempted to tell you to find that email now.
Yeah, I'll post it next week. But yeah, I didn't have time to grab it. My God, sorry. If you like this show, then make sure to check out other great shows on the Great Lakes Radio Network, only on Spreaker.com, like that radio show, the explosive talk show that is so unpredictable, even the hosts don't know what's coming next. Join Nick and JJ right after this show that you're listening to live, if you're listening to us live, and make sure to tune back into the Great Lakes Radio Network and check it out. I guess what he's going to be talking about tonight, what Nick's going to be talking about is Hannah Anderson, the 16-year-old girl that was kidnapped and found after a 6-day manhunt. They have her comments, plus MLB looking at instant replay and finding out what glows in the dark and tastes good. Oh my God, I don't even know what that means. It's cat anus, maybe? Those stories and more on that radio show right after Tanked Radio tonight. And, of course, I'm going to pimp out Drew's show, The Think Tank, a show about news, politics, culture, and the funny side of them. Catch Think Tank every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central.
That show keeps getting better and better the more
Drew
comfortable he
and
gets.
Rick. Yeah, he's really coming to his own on that one.
He is. The more comfortable he gets on the air, the better his show's getting.
And, of course, us, Tanked Radio, live every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you missed the live broadcast of Tanked Radio, then you can download our episodes on demand over at Spreaker, iTunes, Stitcher, or with the Spreaker app, which is available on iOS devices and Android phones. Aaron, where can the people find us?
As you mentioned already, they can follow us on Facebook or go to Twitter under Tanked Radio.
All Tanked Radio.
All Tanked Radio?
All Tanked Radio. Facebook, Twitter, Spreaker.
Yes. But if you'd like to actually get in contact with us, you can send us a voicemail at 1-248-667-8653.
Yes.
Or go to tankedradio@gmail.com and send us an email. You'll be glad that you did.
Yes.
You can also submit topics to us at www.tankedradio.com.
Absolutely.
There you go.
That's how you do it. Chris, man, thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Hey, no problem.
For a whole episode. It's been like a year since you
It'll
hung out with
never
us.
happen again.
Yeah, I know. We need to send them on vacation more often. That's what I'm saying.
The next time Chris will do a full show will be when we've decided to wrap the show up and we bring him on as the goodbye guest.
No, they'll just wait for another household pet to be forcibly assaulted by a furry, and then we got to get Chris on for this one.
Yeah, that was totally a coincidence. I apologize. And I know how much you see. You don't even really get pissed off about furries. It's the furry art, right?
That's the main one.
That's the main one.
Regardless, I'm sleeping with the lights on tonight.
Oh, I would too. And duct tape your butthole.
Are you afraid you're going to get furry fucked?
That's a given.
And Aaron, before we close up, I want to let you know that I did get your 2-pack of Twinkies.
Oh, good.
And they're put away in a safe spot. I was drunk when I put them away, so I kind of lost them.
Well,
no shit.
Make sure
So
they're
we
not.
might find them for episode 300 if we need them.
Yeah, make sure no rodents can get to them.
Oh no, it's covered.
Then
You heard what we're doing, didn't you, Chris?
if the packaging is open, the deal's off.
No.
We agreed that since the Twinkies were back, that Aaron said he would, if we bought them now, he would then eat them at episode 300. So they're put away until episode 300, which then he will then open them and eat them.
Wow. Yeah, because what the Twinkies,
the shelf life.
Well, the company that bought Hostess, what were they called? Like Metropolitan Man, whatever. What was it?
Metropolitan something.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It was like the Justice League bought Hostess, and they said that it was like a 20. What they say? What was the shelf life?
28 days.
28 days?
No, it went from 30 to 45.
28 days? You're kidding me.
It went from 30 to 45 days. Because they're just shipping them cold. Yeah, that was their big thing. That was from 30 to 45.
So you're going to eat an out-of-date Twinkie?
Yeah.
2 of them, nonetheless.
2 of them.
And prove them wrong.
And prove that the shelf life is much longer than they say.
Yeah, in your face, Metropolitan jerks. You're just trying to have a high Twinkie rotation.
I'll give you a Twinkie rotation.
Oh, sit and spin.
Merchant's World.
Next week we have, I think, Amy and Stacy coming on.
Oh, all right.
Hot Dog and Midget will be on, and then the week after we have a guest that has never been on the show before.
Oh, really?
Ever?
And never ever. So tune in when we have those guests. Want to thank Nick in the chat room. We had Drew. We had Billy. Who else is in there? Am I missing anyone?
Bubblegum Husky.
Bubblegum Husky and Cat Anus. So thank you, people, for being in the chat room tonight. Chris, thanks for being on once again. And, of course, Rick, all the way from Dallas, Texas. Thanks for being on with us.
Such a stupid name.
I know. For episode 263, I'm Scott Considine.
I'm Aaron Vermeersch.
I am not a cat anus.
I guess I'm Chris Hiller. Jeez.
We'll talk to you guys next week. Booyah!
Fucking cat anus.
A bit huge. Friday. Come on. Friday.
I cannot wait.
Is it this Friday?
Kick-ass 2.
Kick-ass 2, baby.
Jesus.
Motherfuckers.
It's about time.
Casey Kelly got another squirt! Mommy,